Tuna fishing has become an indispensable part of the livelihood of coastal fishermen, especially in vast oceans like the Pacific, the Atlantic, and other tropical seas. Among various fishing methods, hand-line longline fishing is considered a traditional technique that has existed for centuries. This method not only demonstrates the intelligence and patience of the fishermen, but also brings high economic value, especially in the context of the increasingly developing international tuna market. This video will delve deeply into the commercial value of hand-line longline tuna fishing, the nutritional value of tuna, as well as the challenges and opportunities in developing this traditional craft in the modern industrial era. The hand-line longline fishing method has a long history and is considered an important part of maritime culture in many countries. In Vietnam, this method has existed for hundreds of years, mainly concentrated in coastal provinces such as Phu Yen, Con Hoa, and Binh Dinh. These areas have an abundant source of tuna, creating favorable conditions for fishermen to develop this trade. Hand-line longline fishing originated from the need for survival in seeking food at sea, and through generations of transmission and improvement, it has become an effective way to catch tuna. Although it may seem simple, this method requires skill and perseverance. In many places around the world, such as South Korea, the Philippines, and South America, this method is also common and valued as a sustainable fishing tradition. The process of hand-line longline tuna fishing is not only physically demanding, but also an art, requiring fishermen to have deep knowledge of the ocean, weather, and tuna behavior. Before setting out to sea, fishermen must thoroughly prepare their boats and equipment, such as fishing lines, hooks, and bait. The boats are usually equipped with enough fuel, food, and drinking water to ensure continuous operation for several days at sea. Fishing lines can range from dozens to hundreds of meters long, attached with multiple hooks to increase the chances of catching fish. Choosing the right time and location to drop the lines is a key factor determining the success of the trip. Fishermen often choose deep water areas where tuna seasonally appear, relying on currents, water color, and signs from seabirds to determine the ideal location. Once the right location is found, fishermen release the fishing lines into the sea, a process that requires careful handling to avoid tangles or hooks getting stuck together. When tuna bite the bait, pulling them onto the boat is a major challenge, requiring strength and technique to hold the line and prevent the fish from escaping or causing injury. Although this is a traditional and effective method, the hand-line longline tuna fishing industry is facing many challenges. Modern fishing technologies and industrial vessels are fiercely competing with traditional methods. These technologies can catch more fish in a shorter time, but they also cause numerous environmental problems and contribute to the depletion of fish resources. Climate change and environmental impacts have altered ocean currents, sea temperatures, and the natural habitat of tuna, making it increasingly difficult for fishermen to predict where tuna will appear. Additionally, rising operational costs for boats and equipment, combined with fluctuations in the tuna market, have forced many fishermen to abandon traditional methods in favor of more high-yield fishing techniques or to seek alternative jobs. Tuna is not only a vital source of food, but also a highly valuable commercial product in the international market. Widely consumed in many countries, especially South Korea, the United States, and Europe. In South Korea, tuna is a key ingredient in sushi and sashimi, which keeps demand consistently high. In Vietnam, tuna also holds significant commercial value, playing an important role in the marine economy. Tuna products include fresh tuna, frozen tuna, and processed items such as canned tuna, which are exported to various countries, generating substantial foreign revenue. Moreover, the domestic market is also expanding, particularly in major cities where demand for tuna is increasing. Tuna can be processed into a variety of products to meet the diverse demands of the market. Fresh tuna is the highest value product, usually transported immediately after being caught to ensure freshness, primarily serving upscale restaurants and export markets such as South Korea. Canned tuna is popular for its convenience and long shelf life, making it a globally consumed product under many well-known brands. The canning process includes cooking, canning, and adding oil or brine for preservation. In addition, there are other products such as smoked tuna, salted tuna, or dried tuna, which are often sold in local markets or exported to countries with culinary traditions involving these types of products. The tuna supply chain is a complex process that includes fishing, processing, transportation, and distribution, requiring close cooperation between fishermen, producers, transporters, and distributors. Handline tuna fishing is a traditional method that has existed for generations in coastal fishing communities. This method is not only a means of livelihood, but also deeply intertwined with the culture, customs, and lifestyle of coastal people. Despite the rapid development of modern fishing methods, this traditional approach still plays an important role in fishing communities. Its history can be traced back hundreds of years, to a time when people relied on wisdom, experience, and understanding of the sea to survive without modern tools. This method is more than just a livelihood. It reflects a harmonious relationship between humans and nature, showcasing a way to harvest resources without depleting them. Tuna fishing carries not only economic significance, but also immense cultural value. In many coastal regions, festivals and customs related to this trade are still preserved and celebrated, symbolizing the connection between people and the ocean. From fishing festivals to local traditions, handline tuna fishing has contributed to a unique cultural identity among coastal communities. Handline fishing is a simple yet extremely effective tool for catching tuna. The fishing line is typically made from durable materials like nylon, strong enough to withstand the force when a fish bites. Hooks are spaced at regular intervals along the line, each baited with fish such as sardines or flying fish. This method requires fishermen to be both patient and highly skilled. They must know the right time and location to drop the line for optimal results. Often, fishermen use small, non-motorized boats that move gently across the water to avoid scaring the fish. After casting the line, they slowly retrieve it, feeling for the slightest movement to detect if a fish has taken the bait. Fishermen must master essential skills such as knot tying, selecting the appropriate bait for each type of fish, and retrieving the line without losing the catch. Additionally, they must be sensitive to the fish's behavior, especially when targeting large species like tuna, a task requiring precision and patience, as even a minor mistake can ruin the entire catch. Another crucial skill is navigation. Fishermen must read natural signs such as the sun's position, wind direction, and currents to locate areas rich in fish. They also need to understand the times when tuna are most active, such as early morning or at dusk. This method relies heavily on environmental conditions like weather, water temperature, and current patterns, demanding that fishermen thoroughly understand their surroundings to adapt to unexpected changes. For example, bad weather can make fishing dangerous, requiring caution and experience to ensure safety. Compared to modern fishing methods, handline fishing offers several advantages, such as causing minimal harm to the marine environment, reducing overfishing, and maintaining ecological balance. It also allows fishermen to control fish quality, ensuring the tuna remains fresh when it reaches consumers. Tuna is a high-value fish in the market, especially in upscale restaurants and export markets, due to its rich flavor and high nutritional content, factors that drive strong demand in coastal regions. Tuna is not only sold fresh, but also processed into various products such as dried tuna and frozen tuna to meet diverse consumer needs. The seafood industry, particularly tuna exports, contributes significantly to the national economy. Key markets include South Korea, Europe, and the United States. The growth in tuna exports not only brings in substantial foreign exchange, but also creates jobs for local fishermen, improving their standard of living. The commercial value of tuna depends on various factors, such as fish quality, post-harvest preservation methods, and especially the fishing method used. Tuna caught using traditional methods often commands a higher market price because of its guaranteed quality and reduced damage during capture. In addition, the timing of the catch and the state of the seafood market are also key factors influencing prices. With advances in technology and growing demand, the tuna fishing industry is expected to continue its strong growth in the future. However, To ensure sustainability, effective management measures must be implemented to protect fishery resources and maintain environmentally friendly fishing practices. Handline tuna fishing is an important source of income for many coastal fishing communities, encompassing a complete value chain from catching and processing to consumption. This occupation not only provides a stable income for fishermen, but also contributes to the development of the local economy. In addition, it helps train skilled fishermen and preserve and promote the traditional cultural values of the nation. Beyond direct income, tuna fishing positively impacts related sectors such as seafood processing, transportation, and tourism. Many coastal areas have developed tourism services related to fishing, creating new income streams and promoting economic diversification at the local level. This not only improves living standards, but also contributes to the sustainable development of coastal communities. The tuna industry generates many job opportunities, not only in fishing, but also in related sectors such as fishing gear production, seafood processing, and cargo transportation. The growth of this industry helps reduce unemployment and improve quality of life. To ensure the sustainability of the tuna industry, it is essential to combine fishery resource management, marine environmental protection, and technological innovation. Utilizing new technology to monitor and manage fishing activities can minimize environmental impacts while ensuring tuna resources remain healthy. Tuna is a high-quality protein source, rich in essential nutrients such as fatty acids, vitamin D, and minerals like selenium and iodine. These nutrients not only support muscle development and maintenance, but also help develop the nervous system and protect cardiovascular health. Regular consumption of tuna offers numerous health benefits, including reduced risk of heart disease, enhanced immune function, and improved brain health. Fatty acids in tuna have been proven to reduce inflammation and protect the cardiovascular system, while other vitamins and minerals support overall well-being. Compared to many other marine fish, tuna is low in fat but high in omega-3 fatty acids, an essential nutrient for heart and brain health, making tuna an ideal choice for daily diets, especially for those looking to manage weight and improve cardiovascular health. In the fishing process, adopting new technology can enhance efficiency and reduce negative environmental impacts. Innovations such as using more durable fishing lines, GPS positioning systems to identify fishing locations, and modern fish preservation methods help fishermen increase productivity and improve product quality. Training fishermen in new fishing techniques and resource conservation practices is crucial for the sustainable development of the industry. Local authorities can organize training courses, provide knowledge on resource management, environmental protection, and legal regulations related to fishing activities to sustain fishery resources. Protecting the marine environment is of utmost importance. Measures such as banning fishing in protected areas, restricting the use of harmful gear, and controlling waste from fishing operations must be strictly enforced. Additionally, educating fishing communities about the importance of environmental protection is an indispensable part of ensuring sustainable development. Local governments should develop policies to support fishermen, including offering preferential loans, subsidies for purchasing modern fishing gear, and building infrastructure for fishing and seafood processing. These policies will help fishermen enhance their competitiveness and ensure the sustainable development of the tuna fishing industry. In conclusion, handline tuna fishing is not only a traditional method with deep cultural value, but also plays a key role in environmental protection and economic development. In the context of modern fishing methods threatening ecological balance, maintaining and developing this traditional method is crucial. The development of the tuna fishing industry must be carried out sustainably, with national policy support and active participation from fishing communities to protect marine resources, ensure stable incomes for fishermen, and preserve precious cultural values.